rabbi's terrific. It's good, good food options, so yeah.
Love the community, the people here.
I love all the friends I've made here.
Just feels like home, you know?
Shabbos.
The friends we've made.
I love coming to Chabad because there's great people, great food. Of course, Rabbi Goodman's here, so he's the best rabbi in all of New Jersey. And I learn more about Judaism, and I have a great time.
What we're seeing now tonight is really a culmination of 44 years of a lot of people working, a lot of blessings from above coming together. I remember 44 years ago walking down College Avenue and wondering, will anything ever happen here at Rutgers? And I remember our first room where we had to use a surplus cupboard purchased for $5 from Rutgers University to store the Torah. We had no refrigeration, so we couldn't serve anything that needed to be cold. We had maybe 10, 15 students, sometimes not even, on the 4th floor of the Student Center. We've come a very long way to today, where we have the Chabad House that is serving the largest Jewish population on any American campus. We're now full. For the first time ever, the dormitory is full. Boys' dormitory, the girls' dormitory. Our food program is feeding some close to 800 meals per day. Shabbos, between Friday night and Shabbos day, we're talking about some 500 plus students coming in. We're just seeing a blessing happen, a miracle happen. And tonight, we're celebrating that miracle called Chabad House at Rutgers University.
Chabad House is the center of Jewish life at Rutgers. It really is. That's where everything happens, and if it didn't, I don't know what I'd be doing, because besides all my classes, this is what I'm doing all the time. If I'm not studying, if I'm not doing something, I'm a Chabad talking to people, I'm a Chabad at a program, I'm a Chabad eating food, because this is where all the kosher food is. Just by virtue of the fact that everything is here, this became the center of my life at Rutgers.
You come here, you see everyone, whether it's the rabbis, whether it's just the students who live here, you could tell everyone is really just like happy to be here, enjoys being here, and there's a sense of community here.
What Chabad does for me is that it gives me that anchor to, I guess, keep me on the right track, to remember who I am and what I'm doing all this for.
My parents were very involved here, so they told me great stories all about everything like Simchas Torah they always told me about. So coming here, like, I had really high expectations, and yeah, it's been really great here.
Come for a Friday night and you'll love it. You'll keep coming back.
As you know, my sisters were both involved at Chabad when they came to Rutgers many years ago. And I mean, I always knew I wanted to be part of Chabad. I mean, the Jewish community gave me so much, so I wanted to give back. I remember coming to events when I was like 8 years old, and being able to come back and run these events now that I'm in college is a really cool experience.
So when my parents brought me to Chabad, I wasn't really interested. But it was a beautiful building, and the people were nice, and I was like, okay, I'll try it, you know. So I actually lived at Chabad my freshman year of college, but I swore that I would not get involved in any activities. That was my compromise. I would just go to school, do what I would need to do to graduate, and that would be it. That was not the case. But the people were really friendly as I was walking out of the building at night, and they asked me to come on one Tuesday night to see what, you know, just to meet people and just to hang out. And it was a lot of fun. And I had met a lot of really nice people that were just like me. And then I heard Rabbi Goodman speak, and it was a different type of Judaism than what I learned about in school. It was more accepting. It was the beauty of Judaism rather than the rules and everything you have to follow. And it was try to be the best person you can be, and that's enough, and do what you can do. And that really hit home to me, because that wasn't what I was used to. Rabbi Goodman started taking me places on campus, you know, to tell other Jewish students, and I started running activities here. And before I knew it, I wasn't running away from the activities, but leading and hosting the activities and bringing more students to Chabad and showing them, showing them the beauty of Chabad and getting involved in it, and just accepting them for whoever they are, like the way I was accepted here. I'm still finding my way after college. As I was a nurse, but I was still, trying to figure out what comes next for me. Then when I got married, he was the person I thought that had to marry me and my husband, because there was not another rabbi that made such an impact to me than Rabbi Goodman. The building, yes, is special, but it's the people in the building that make it more special.
It was 1:30 a.m., 1:45 in the morning, and I was still in the office, and I was walking out of the building through the main auditorium, and in the darkness of the auditorium there were two girls in the corner where the Hanukkah menorahs were all placed, and one girl was teaching another girl how to light a menorah, and they were saying the bracha, the blessing, together. This is at 1:45 in the morning. I was tired, I was hungry, but I was so full of joy and nachas of seeing these two girls. I don't know who they are, but somehow the Chabad House was this place for them to come together on a Hanukkah night and light a menorah. This is what makes it happen. This gives us the energy to continue to make it happen. Our hope and prayer is that Chabad House continues to be the home away from home for so many thousands of young men, young women, and most importantly, soon we should see the fruition of all of our prayers with the Chabad House being moved to the campus of Yerushalayim together with Mashiach.